Alrighty, hey, welcome. Today we're just going to be building a silly little poly bag because I wanted to build a little silly poly bag, and I used my internet clout to drag Kevin Hinkle onto this because we're both house husbands and we're really bored for the most part.
I mean, I don't think I'm ever bored.
That's fair. I mean, you work. And, yeah. All right. So
but thank you for inviting me to be here.
Oh, of course. You're always welcome unless you don't see the invite and then you accuse me of lying, which is,
Wait, is that a growl?
Yeah, that's Dobby.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's aggressive.
Yes, I am growling at you, Kevin.
I hope that when you started the stream, it started right when you sighed, because that was
I hope so too.
It's like, hello, everybody.
Are you saying I have a distinctive sigh?
No, it's just the act of sighing before going live is such a mood.
Yeah.
It's such a mood. What's up, Julian? What's up, Lindsay?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Welcome to this.
Hey, Luggage, how's it going, man?
Luggage, the legend.
Yep. He's been a follower since the Just Jammin' days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And London Montgomery is here. Hey, London, how's it going, man?
What is this nonsense talk about nobody watching this?
I was really thinking, well, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Oh, God, there's stickers in this.
Is it a Lego set? Yep, there are stickers.
Damn. Joseph Zawada, how's it going? Oh, shoot, wrong stream.
Wrong stream. Okay, hey, Joseph Zawada, I have a Zelda question for you. Okay? I'm making some Zelda stickers, and I'm a little late. I was already planning to do like a Patreon preview, and I know you're a patron, and Jeff, you're a patron, and Julian, you're a patron. So there's a lot of patrons here already. So I've already made Link and Zelda and Ganondorf, all specifically from the 64 version.
Yeah.
I made the Majora's Mask.
Ugh.
It's fine. And I made a Korok from Breath of the Wild. I thought that was pretty iconic. I'm wondering, what are some of the other really iconic Zelda characters? I'm thinking Midna from Twilight Princess is probably important.
What about Navi the fairy?
It's just a fairy, though, Jay. It's like a blue dot with wings.
Yeah, but still, though, Kevin. Hey, listen. Who can? I'm just saying, who can get that out of their head?
I don't disagree with you.
Yeah.
And what's her name? I was gonna make. I never know how it's pronounced. If it's Fi or Fi from Skyward Sword. But yeah, I don't know who else to do. Hey, what's up, John? What? Look at everyone's here. I don't know.
I'm very confused. I don't know what's happening right now. Hi, everybody.
Lennon says I enjoyed the podcast with me in it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the listen.
Let's try to listen.
I have Tingle on my list of possible stickers. Tingle was on there.
Tingle was the one that looked like. Oh man, how do I put this? But
it's like in a bodysuit with a pointed head.
There it is. I was thinking in another direction, but yeah, that works too. Yes.
Let's see. Sheik was in the there's some ones that are tangentially on my list. I just don't know if it's worth the time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, there's 100 people that like Sheik, and at least 20 of them will buy that sticker. So there you go.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna write these down.
Yeah.
The people.
Important. Document all things.
Yeah.
Hey, Brick Studio, how's it going, man?
But yeah, Navi is very important, but it's let me just do a blue dot and some wings. It's there we go.
Lindsay, for one, I'm older than you, and for two, Ocarina of Time was a horrible game.
Okay, well, Jeff, I'm glad I was here. And
I will explain to you why.
It's not a horrible game. My goodness.
Kevin, I want you to try to play that with that targeting system, that abysmal targeting system that it had.
That targeting system's fine.
Was it?
It was.
Was it?
I think it was. Why are you making me question?
Look, man.
I love that game. Ocarina of Time's great. Don't do this. Don't do this to. Think of our relationship.
Okay.
Don't do.
All right.
Yeah, I mean it's up there. It's one of my favorites. I still think Skyward Sword is actually my favorite. I think.
What?
Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that.
What?
It's just like something about. Okay, I am a huge sucker for when like pieces of the puzzle come together. So like my favorite Star Wars movie to date is Revenge of the Sith because it brought everything together, and I was so happy.
Okay.
And I can't articulate the feeling of like stepping back, going, it's all connected. Everything's connected. I got it. And Skyward Sword was that for me because it was like, this is why they keep getting reincarnated. This is why this is you are the princess, and this is why he is the guy. Like it all came together in that game. And I was like, this is how the Master Sword was created. This is why the way it is. Like it's just like it was crazy. It all came together for me.
No, that's what I'm doing wrong. Okay. All right. I won't argue that with you, Kevin.
Jeff, you can't say that. I got roasted across the internet just for saying Ocarina of Time wasn't my favorite.
I mean, I don't like the game.
It's fine.
I know.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Christmas morning, I can't remember what year, but that game came out, and my parents got it for me, and I played it for like a week straight until my birthday happened.
Are you talking about, are we back to Ocarina now? Or
we're back to Ocarina of Time.
Okay. All right. Gotcha.
And I remember just playing it and being like wowed by its majesty, and then just going, wow, great. This is fantastic.
Wowed by its majesty.
Uh-huh. And then Z targeting screwed me over for the 1,000th time, and I went, okay.
So one of my friends, I went over to one of my friend's house. I don't remember what grade, and I didn't have a 64. I bought my own. So okay, let me back up again. My parents did not want me to have a game system because they thought I would be obsessed with it and do nothing else. And that's not terribly far from the truth. But I was able to convince them. I mean, I don't know how much convincing I had to do, but they agreed to allow me to purchase my own game system with my own money. So they said, fine, you can have it if you buy it, but we're not getting it for you. So I had to save up my money, and I bought the Super Nintendo like in maybe the last year of its life or the year beyond the last year of its life, maybe. And so that was brand new for me. I didn't have a 64, and I was like behind the times with everybody. But so I went to one of my friends' house, and they had a 64, and they had the Zelda game. And I remember watching the Forest Temple battle with Phantom Ganon and the horse and the paintings.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I stood there as a little youth Kevin with my mouth open the entire time going, what is this? Like, this is the Zelda game, man. What? And then eventually, many years later, I finally got it. But
yeah,
it was like that moment. I was like, whoa.
I was like that when my brother-in-law turned on Breath of the Wild because I hadn't done anything with a Wii or not a Wii, but a Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. He's like, Jeff, I'm going to play this. I was like, whatever, dude. I don't care. I'm going to stare at my phone and look at Lego things.
Whatever, dude.
And so I was doing that, and then I looked up, and I was like, what? He was like, yeah. What?
Yeah. Me and horses don't get along, Lindsay. You know that. And yeah, Joseph, you know that too. I hate drawing horses. So, yeah, Breath of the Wild, I mean, it's just it blows my mind when I play that game, and I'm like, hey, look at that very distant, almost totally out of focus little tree on top of that mountain peak. I'm going to go look at it. And then 40 minutes later, here I am going, I was over there 40 minutes ago. Like, it's insane. It blows my mind.
It's awesome. It's it's just cool. Like I'm really looking forward to the sequel to it. I'm not going to make a crazy prediction about when this game comes out, but I mean,
Yeah.
it'll be great when it does. I hope,
When I got off the Great Plateau, that first little like basically training area.
Yeah.
I spent 45 hours and I did nothing.
Yeah.
Like I remember looking at the gameplay and it was like 45 hours of gameplay, and I had no business doing what I was doing. I was like scaling a mountain with 3 hearts. I'm like, I'm gonna get to the top of this. I remember like every single enemy knocked me out with a hit. Every enemy. But I was like so fascinated, and hours and hours and hours. I'm like, I have done nothing. I've done nothing in this game. I've just gone around, and I think I had like at that point I had collected like 300 apples and like 1,000,000 sticks and all kinds of junk. But I had like really no weapons, and I was weak, and I had no clothing. Ooh, is that a flying guardian? Death. Like, what is that? Death.
Is that a Lionel? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I remember the first time I just like. Don't we all remember the first time where you're just like, you just stop and you're like, whoa, what's that? And it has like the little like red exclamation point or whatever above its head.
Yeah.
Like, what's it doing? And then all of a sudden it charges you, and you just like, there's sheer terror. It's like, what in the world? But then also, to their credit of game and character development, like really feeling like you've developed, the first time ever that you beat one, you feel like on top of the world.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, wow, I actually beat that stupid thing.
I remember playing that game, and I remember hitting the shrines first before doing any of the like game stuff.
Yeah.
And like walking out of there, like I did as many as I could, and I was like, yeah. And then I saw Lionel, and I went, oh, okay.
All right.
And I beat it, and Emily looks over at me like I'm like just walked on water. And she's like, how did you do that? I hit it until it stopped moving, and I got out of the way of things. I don't know.
I hit it. I kept hitting it.
Yeah, that's the trick when you want to kill something, I hear.
Well, that is true. Yeah. So did you have something you were going to ask me, or was that a ploy?
That is totally off. So, all right. So it's not. All right.
I mean, we don't have. I remember.
I really want to do the Doodle Stream Friday because I love comic books. But I know that you already have somebody doing it because I did it last week, so it's all good.
I don't. Well, nobody's asked me yet. So,
yo, Kevin, can I do the thing on Friday?
I'll allow it.
Thanks, man. You know me. I really like comic books, man. So, like,
yeah,
I thought you were doing comic book characters, and I was like, oh man, I really.
You've done one of the multiplayers before, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
I kind of remember you doing one.
I'm gonna challenge the hell out of you on Friday, though. It's gonna be good.
What does that mean?
So I am going to get, you get your suggestions or whatever from like people, and you doodle them down and everything else, right? Like that's how the Doodle Stream works.
Is this a trick question? Yes, that's how it works.
Okay, good. But I'm going to add on to the extra challenge of, your guest artist does whatever. I don't know who they are, and I don't want to be rude to them. But you, sir, I'm going to say, so say somebody says, hey, draw Spider-Man. I'm going to be like, hey, other artists, draw Spider-Man. But Kevin, you have to draw Spider-Man in the Todd McFarlane style.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, or like if somebody says a DC character, you have to draw it in Batman the Animated Series style.
I do plan on making a wave of stickers specifically from Batman the Animated Series.
I intend to buying all of those, so there you go.
I want to get as many companies mad as possible.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll hire you.
I did just send, actually, right before I hopped on here, I did send my first explain to me what's going on message to my attorney. So we'll see how that goes.
Did you ever hear back from the people at Valor Force?
No.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Okay. I was really looking forward to you working for them or doing at least freelance stuff for them or whatever. I think it would have been a great fit.
I appreciate that. I always appreciate you looking out for me.
Well, I mean,
get all the companies mad. Yeah.
Brickman Mosaic, how you doing, bud? Good to see you.
Everybody's here, Jeff. I don't know why you are doubting.
I was honestly like, nobody's going to be here. It's like, Monday, people have jobs. Nope.
Not gonna happen.
I was really confused. I still really am confused, and I'm really glad that everybody's here. Also, Kevin, I got you something at Walmart today.
Oh, what'd you give me at Walmart? What? Okay. What are you doing?
So you and I talked once about this privately, and I still had some Christmas money. So I saw.
No, you didn't have to do that.
I know I didn't have to, but we're friends.
I did think it was cool. That was not a lie. When I was like, oh, that's a cool thing. I hope you didn't pay. What was it? What did I have it at? Like $6 or no, like 12 or something ridiculous.
Hey, Spot, and it came out to $8, but it's whatever. So I'm gonna send that to you as soon as I can.
Hey, you know what?
What's up?
I appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate being appreciated.
That is my favorite Batmobile.
I know.
That's the one. You remember that episode where he like has like a flashback to the guy that made it for him or whatever?
Yeah, the mechanic, right?
Yeah, that was a good one.
And he brought in like the Ford that's like barely there and it's just like falling apart.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
I think it was wasn't it like referenced off one of the old comics?
Yes, it was the original Batmobile from the 30s. So yeah. Yep.
I learned that in my visual history of Batman that I have been taking almost 6 months to read through at this point now.
It's a pretty good one. I have it.
Oh, you the DK one?
Yeah,
it is great. It's just a lot of information. Like I sit there and you have like a 2-page spread of 25 comic covers, and then each one has the full synopsis of it. And so like I read it, but I'm like, I sit there and I'll read like, I don't know, 8 pages, and then I feel like, okay, I need to put this away again for another couple days.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in. That's for sure.
The one thing I was a little disappointed in, but it's fine, was I thought it was going to be a little bit more encompassing of some of the other media too, not just the comic books. Like I thought there would be a little bit of the cartoons and a little bit of the movie, and like all it really gets is like passing lines. Like this is the year this movie came out. It's like, okay.
Yep. It's kind of lame. That was that was actually my complaint as well, because I was like, well, why aren't they covering the movies and stuff?
Yeah, like nothing else. It's just comics. That's all.
Yeah.
But it's helped me realize which comics I actually want to bother reading.
Really?
Yeah.
Which ones would those be, Kevin?
One that comes immediately to mind is like that one that has like the really unique like splatter artwork on like Arkham. It's like it's supposed to be like a pretty dark one.
Oh, the Arkham book. Yeah, that's a really good comic, actually.
Right, like the artwork is like paint splatters, and and so I saw that and I'm like, ooh, that one. And then reading about it, I'm like, this one looks really interesting. There was another couple. I marked it in the book. I was like, I want to get this one and read this one, but
yeah,
that's the one that I can think of.
There's a book called Joker that's really, really good as well. Like, holy crap, it's really good. I can't explain to you how good it is, but it's a story from the perspective of one of Joker's henchmen.
Yeah.
And it's really, really interesting. Like,
nice.
You see this guy's descent into madness, and it's great.
That's about how that goes when you work for that guy.
Yeah.
Can someone roll out? Why the heck are there not a Kevin Mobile in this stream? A SIG rig? Is that what you mean?
A SIG rig?
Have you heard that term before, Jeff?
I heard it from you the last time we did something and Brett was here, and I was like, what's that even mean?
Yeah. Well, I didn't really. I think Julian was the first person that I heard say that. And I was like, what's a SIG rig? But it's a car for your sig fig.
Oh. I don't have one of those.
And I didn't mark it in the book. I put a piece of paper in the book where it was.
No, Spot, that's not the one. It's more of an adult graphic novel Joker comic. Like, there's cursing and there's nudity, and it's like, hey, remember the Watchmen? Yeah, let's do that in Batman. Oh, okay. So here's the sticker sheet.
You gonna do it? Or are you gonna leave it off?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna leave it off.
And here's the build. McLaren's a pretty cool car company. Gave a little brief history synopsis in the description below. So yeah, check that out. Cool little cars, cool little sports cars. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thank
Is
you
that
very
it?
That's it. I just wanted to build this in chat. That's it.
Oh, good. This is great.
It's just a little short stream, and that's that. Thank you everybody for showing up. I really appreciate it. Kevin, thanks for joining me. Everybody have a wonderful day. Ta-ta, bye-bye for now.
See you later. This one's going in the record.
What's up?